Hey, I wanted to start a video here. Uh, this is the backwards professor, and I've been watching a number of videos on YouTube about fretwork. I've got a Ibanez RG series here that I purchased 15 or 20 years ago. Played a little bit, then kind of forgot about it, and it's been hanging up on the wall. And it was actually a pretty nice sounding guitar. Got it for a good price, somewhere around 200 bucks. It's as you can see, it's got double humbuckers. It's got a three-way position switch, and it's got your single volume control and tone control. Has the Floyd Rose, something that I got sold. I didn't really know what a Floyd Rose was. Wish I hadn't wasted the money on it. Could have probably spent 40 bucks less and got the same guitar with a hardtail. Well, that's the first electric guitar that I bought, so that's what you learn. It's got there's a nut here when you're using the Floyd Rose tuner, and I disconnected it. I don't use it because I use these tuners right here, and they work just fine. Anyway, what I wanted to show you here, I wish I'd done it before and after. This is the guitar after I worked on it. After I watched the videos, it's actually a pretty nice looking guitar. It's a pretty good sounding guitar. The fretboard was really dried out, and it had really bad fret sprouts on the side. After watching some videos, you can take a look and you can see the frets. They're nice now. You can run your fingers over them, and they're nice and smooth. I just kind of followed instructions on the YouTube videos and polished them up, and looks real nice. The fretboard, I oiled it 2 or 3 times. It's probably still going to need to be oiled again. I got some marks on the fretboard, but I didn't know what I was doing. This is the first time I tried it. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out, and the way the guitar sounds. Of course, you can see I've got some of the most important tools here. When you're doing this, you get kind of bored, so you might want to watch some TV. And you got to have the laptop so you can watch your YouTube videos that tell you here's your fretboard oils, and this is how you learn how to do this stuff. Some people can do it, and some people can learn it, some people can't. Here's some of the supplies. You can see I use the Dean Markley Blue Steel regular strings. That's the 1042s and 1046s. What does it say? Yeah, 1046. Oop, my bad. And this is a combination of oil for the strings. This is your fretboard oil, and this is your polish, guitar polishing cleaner. It's kind of like Lemon Pledge. This is probably going to last me forever. This has lasted me forever. This one, when it's done, I'll probably replace it with Lemon Pledge. I checked the internet for the best price on these particular strings. These are the part number 2555, and believe it or not, best price I could get on them was at Guitar Center. If you go to the store and you buy them, they're $4.99 a piece. If you order them online from Guitar Center, they're $4.29 a piece. I bought 4 sets. Hey, couldn't get a better deal on the internet. $18.73 with tax. Not going to beat it. Anyway, here's some of the other stuff, some of the other tools that you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need some sandpaper when you're going to be polishing the frets, different grits. I've got some 1200. I've got some 15, some 2000, some 2500 grit, and these are basically like fingernail polishing stones, buffing and polishing. They work really good, and they're cheap, like $3 for this. And this one's a microfine. Works real good. You can start with this one. It's foam, it's soft, won't hurt anything. This one gets nice and smooth, and then this makes everything shine. This is probably like 4,000 grit. This is probably around 2,000. Not sure, maybe 1,000 here. And then I just got this one, and because I don't know, I want to try it. It's a buffer and a polishing. This is supposed to polish. I'll see how it works. That's a new tool that I've got. And some of the other tools, of course, you got to have your wireless mouse. That's really important. If it's going to have a laptop, got to have the wireless mouse. One of the important tools. Okay, then you got to have your diagonal cutters that you use to cut your strings with, to trim them to length. Sometimes you need pliers for working on stuff. Different sorts of jeweler's files. This one has been I've polished and buffed the side of this so it's not sharp, so it won't take any metal off right here. Perfectly smooth. So you can use this on the frets. This is pretty coarse. You don't really want to use it. Better for fingernails. Works really good for fingernail work. Yeah, this kind of fingernails. Now here's for when you got your fret sprouts. This is a where's the number on it? Can't quite read it here. This is a Simmons file. It's a number 2 single cut file. You can see it was used, and you essentially, when your frets stick out, you essentially take your file and you file the side of the guitar. And you got to be careful. If you're not careful, like I wasn't when I first did it, look at that. Didn't know what I was doing. I didn't tape it up, and yeah, I scratched the guitar. Well, it wasn't an expensive guitar to begin with. It still plays beautiful. It just takes a little bit away from the looks. Hey, it's scratched up. What the heck, One of my kids is going to love this guitar, and hopefully. And it really plays well. We've got the, let me see here. Let's plug it in. You keep hearing me talk about how it sounds. And, okay, now we got her in, and there you go. That's through my using my Samick amp. Yeah, it's a 10 watt transistor amp, and I've got my tuner on top. You can see it's floating around a little bit. Anyway, we're not doing that right now. We're just listening to the guitar here, and it's basically, I think it's a pretty beautiful sound, huh? Front pickup. Yeah, how about that? Okay, how about that? And now, really wish I'd done it before, but we didn't. So now, on to the another one. I think we're done with this video. Once again, this was the backwards professor, and just the start of my videos. Haven't really done anything except for talk about stuff, and I'm going to show another guitar after this. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to maybe making some videos in the future. See ya.